Alright, before we start this video, we need to address the elephant in the room. Also, there's a pachyderm crashing the set right now. Hey guys, it's Daisy. Welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be interesting. I'm piloting the reboot episode of #DareUs. Now I know what you guys are thinking. What does #DareUs have to do with that elephant over there? Well, because this episode focuses on customizing this elephant. And your next thought is probably, wait, customizing? We're customizing an LPS, but this is a Dare show. Yes, that's correct. #DareUs has become both a Dare show and a craft show. We're going to be testing out this new series where I customize an LPS, and in between we'll be completing some dares with the cast that you've always known and loved. Just in case you're new here or need a refresher on what #DareUs and its cast involves, let's let them give them an introduction. Thanks, Daisy. Hey everyone, did you guys miss us? We are the original cast of #DareUs, or what will be now known as hashtag... I don't think we really discussed names yet. Anyways, I'm Layla Hayes, Daisy's twin sister. I'm Justin Spielberg, Daisy's husband and Layla's brother-in-law. And I'm Phineas Lockwood. I'm Justin's best friend, and I literally have no relation to Daisy at all. And just like we have before, we are your go-to professional daredevils taking on your guys' dares. Since our plans for making more episodes of only just the Dare show fell through, we decided to turn a new leaf, try something new, and crafting something new while we take on your dares in between. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment down below letting us letting us know what you thought of the episode and if we should continue to make more. Oh, thank goodness I'm in focus again. That was weird. So with that in mind, we hope you guys enjoy, and I'll cut it back to my sister now. Back to you, Daisy. Thank you. This elephant is going to be our very first custom for the series. Now, if you don't know, the new Nintendo game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, just came out. One of the more notable power-ups in this game is the elephant power-up, which means that any character you play as, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, any of the Toads, are gonna turn into an elephant. Then, all of a sudden, I had a brain blast. What if I made an LPS version of one of the elephant power-ups? So I went to Instagram, I put up a poll asking you guys which of the elephant power-ups I should do, and the majority of you responded that I should make the Princess Peach elephant power-up, complete with the crown and the dress. And that's also why today's episode is going to have the video games theme. So today's dares are gonna come from the community post where I ask you guys to leave dares that involved video games, which can include your favorite video game franchises, consoles. You can just be creative as long as it includes video games somehow. Once again, this is just a pilot of our new spin-off series of #DareUs, in which the running title is #DareCraft. Get it? Kind of like Minecraft, but with dares. Yeah, you get the idea. But if you like it, leave us a comment and give us a thumbs up just so we know that you liked it, and we'll continue to make new episodes from here. Either way, I hope you'll stick around for some brand new content as we try to experiment and work our way around the algorithm. And once the new LPS are introduced, I'm sure there'll be plenty of new content to come. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into this. Oh, I should probably get Daisy out of here. I don't want to get any paint on her. Alright, now before we get started, I did sand some of the painted patches off camera so that the paint can stay on a little smoother. So the Peach Elephant power-up has this light pink peach colored skin tone. So today I'm going to be using these two acrylic paints. I thought about going with the light pink color at first, but then I realized, okay, that's way too pink and less flesh colored, so we're going to mix this flesh color paint to make like a peachy pink sort of color. So as I'm painting this, I want you guys to leave in the comments below what your favorite video game franchise is, or better yet, what your favorite video game character is. My favorite character in the Mario franchise has and always will be Luigi. He has been my favorite character for the last 10 years, ever since it was the year of Luigi back in 2013. But there was a period where they released a ton of Luigi games at once, and I think the point where I was really sold on the character was when the Mario Kart 8 game released for the Wii U, and people were pointing out on YouTube through the slow-mo replays that Luigi, if he hits a character and or passes them in the slow-mo replay, he gives this vengeful glare, which was later dubbed Luigi's death stare, accompanied by the song called Ridin' Dirty. You know, they see me rollin', they hatin'. Okay, I hope I don't get a copyright strike for that, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, this is the ultimate challenge. Blindfold? Check. Gaming console? Check. Oh, there it is. And the audio cues are being transmitted to me through these ear pods. You can't see them, but they're in my ears. All right, here we go. This is the A button, and then this is the joystick. Yes, yes, yes. All my years of training have prepared me for this moment. I can't lose now. Come on. Oh, wait, yes! I actually did it! I beat my high score, you guys! This is my proudest moment. I want to thank my family and friends for helping me make it this far. Whoa, dude, you actually beat your high score? Can I try? Actually, oh yeah. Wait, this isn't a blindfold. This is a VR headset. You cheated. No, I didn't. The criteria didn't say anything about VR headsets counting as blindfold. I couldn't even see the TV. And this isn't even a competitive game. You just made VR art of a clownfish. It's not even that good. Right, yeah, sure. I guess everyone's a critic these days. Now let's move on to the second code. And if you're probably wondering how much time has passed since the first coat, 2 minutes. Yeah, so thanks to some helpful tips I got from other professional LPS customizers, I was able to get the first coat dry in 2 minutes thanks to, drumroll, a hairdryer. Yep, that's the big secret. I don't even know if that's really a secret to begin with. I'm trying to think of some talking points. Maybe the next time I make an episode, if you guys really enjoyed this one, I'll ask you guys for some questions or talking points as well as dares in the future. Because I feel like it'd be great to have some talking points depending on a certain theme, like for example video games. Like, what was my first game console? But you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and answer it anyway. My first console growing up was the Nintendo GameCube, the holy grail of Nintendo consoles, at least in my opinion. My first ever game, and pretty much one of the only few games I had, was Mario Kart Double Dash. Listen, for this game, you got to pick not one, but 2 characters, and they had their own cool power-ups. Like for example, if you got Mario or Luigi, you had Fireball power-ups. If you got Peach or Daisy, you got Heart power-ups, which basically defends you from the first 2 items, weapons, like shells and stuff. If you got Baby Luigi or Baby Mario, you would get the Chain Chomp. No other game has that, by the way. I wonder if I should insert some footage of the Chain Chomp power-up being used, just to give you an idea. Oh my gosh, Bowser and Bowser Jr., the big Bowser shells, and Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, you got the big boy bananas. I would play as Bowser Jr. and as Diddy Kong every single time, at least nowadays. No, actually that's a lie. I would play as Yoshi and Birdo. Their power-up was dinosaur eggs. You would throw them like regular shells, but they would have 3 special items inside. One of them being stars, like the invincible stars that you would get if you were like in 5th place or something. I also used to have a gaming series with my LPS, and one of those games I played was Mario Kart Double Dash. So if you guys are interested, maybe I'll link that down below for some of y'all if you want to watch that for the first time or relive the nostalgia. Okay team, everyone got their Joy-Cons ready? Yep, got mine. Same here. Remind me again, whose bright idea was it to invite Molly? The viewer genius. Look, I'm just saying, out of all the characters, they could have at least picked Daisy or like someone else. But Molly? Besides, she's running like 10 minutes late. That is strange. You think she'd be here like ages ago fangirling over me, and now she's running late. I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I just had to figure out a way to bring in this baby. Oh, Molly, are you crazy? No, the doctor said I was fine. You brought an actual car to a Mario Kart match that's gonna happen on TV? I thought it was BYOB, bring your own BMW. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with this. I'll just go park this outside and try again. Wait, no! Alright, so it's been about 1 or 2 coats later, and I think we're finally ready to add some of the more finer details to this peach elephant. We're gonna start with the inside of the ears, which are supposed to be this bright yellow, and I'm going to be using this folk art medium yellow color, number 455. So what else is there to talk about with the Princess Peach elephant power-up? Nintendo actually released some short animations of the characters just engaging in their usual antics, and one that stood out to me in particular was when Bowser tried to sway Princess Peach with a flower, and all of a sudden, the elephant power-up appears and she turns into an elephant. His reaction is priceless. Half part of me expected him to be like just run away in shock, but he gave her a bigger bouquet of flowers, and boy, did my respect for Bowser just... I know Bowser's supposed to be this like dude who's obsessed with Peach and has it bad for her, but I was pleasantly surprised by his reaction that he loves Peach for Peach no matter what her body size is or what her species is. That's, you know, get yourself a man like Bowser who loves you no matter who you are or what you look like. Oh yeah, I can already feel the intensifying power just by touching this cap. Yeah, I know it's green. It must have been a secondhand or got ruined in the wash, but either way, this is an authentic Cappy from Super Mario Odyssey, and I know exactly how I'm gonna use this. Hey Justin, can you grab something in the chest for me? Yeah, sure. What exactly are you looking for? Look closer, you'll find it. Okay. Layla? I'm not seeing anything here except— ah! It worked! I can't believe I ate my own brother-in-law. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say. It's kind of creepy now that I think about it. But oddly enough, he tastes like pizza? This is too creepy. I'm gonna set you free. Well, that was the third strangest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'm gonna go take some time to process this trauma in therapy. Great, check that off the bucket list. How do I get out of here? Now while we wait for the yellow to dry, we can work on some of the more infinitesimal details. Starting with the nostrils, there's a pink spot here with black nostrils, and for that I'm going to be using this pink rose color and some black for the nostrils. On top of that, we also need to work on the toenails. Now I'm only going to do the toenails for the back legs, and that is because the front legs, or should I say her arms, are covered by white gloves, so there's no need to do that. And for her toenails, I'm using the same mixture that I used to make the base coat, but I also added just a tad bit of white to make the color lighter for the toes. So for now, I'm gonna start with the toes before the paint dries. This is probably gonna be the hardest part because, oh gosh, I'm a bit persnickety when it comes to little details, so any mistake I make, it's just gonna bug me forever. That's how I am with nail painting too. Like if one goes down, if one design on one nail goes down, all 10 of them are going down. Toes are all done and they're looking fabulous. Oh. Now I think we should work on the inside of her mouth, and we don't really see her mouth open too much in the game, but I did find this photo on Google where we can kind of slightly see her mouth open. So I'll have to kind of eyeball it and give my own interpretation of what an open mouth would look like, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with this wine color here. It feels so weird, like I've never really painted a mouth for anything, let alone an open mouth. So I'll probably have to do like multiple coats of the inside of her mouth at some point, but I don't know. Painting a mouth just feels so out of character for me, like it's not something I do typically with my customs. Thank goodness I don't have to sculpt any tusks or anything, because that would be a whole nother level. Alright, this time I added a few drops of black to the wine color just to make it a little bit darker, because I'm not really happy with how transparent this color is. It looks like she has a bleeding mouth right now. This is me post wisdom teeth surgery. Yeah, this is not looking pretty. I'm so sorry you had to bear witness to this horror of a mouth over here. You know, in all that time I completely forgot to do the black lines for the nostrils, so why don't we just work on those? I don't know if I can do this. Actually, you know what? Let's try it this way. Let's hold our gorgeous elephant sideways. Let me zoom out so the focus can return. All right, please work. Oh, I let the paint dry for too long. God dang it. That wasn't even enough black paint. I just like stroked the inside of its nose. Okay. All right, we got some wet paint this time. All right, take 2. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's not enough. I'm worried about doing too much and I end up doing too little. Literally, that's how I failed my first driving test, was I went 10 under the speed limit. It's okay, guys. I passed the second test. I'm a fully licensed driver now, so no need to worry. I guess we can make do with what we've got. Oh gosh, the mouth is creeping me out. All right, I think other than the mouth, everything else turned out pretty good. Maybe I should have left the mouth alone in hindsight. Actually, you know what? No, if at first you don't succeed, put on a second layer. You know what? Let's let the first coat dry first. Oh yeah, we got a 30-second challenge on our plates, and this'll be easy. Video games are our thing. I'm gonna guess your first response is Pac-Man, right, Phineas? Hey, my encyclopedic knowledge of video games isn't limited to Pac-Man. I know other franchises too. Okay, the timer starts now. Super Mario Bros., Pac-Man, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart, Metroid, Kirby Return to Dreamland, Super Mario Galaxy. Would you stop naming Mario stuff? It's sorry. Kid Icarus Uprising, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario 3D Land. Dude, pick something different. Tetris, Minecraft. Oh, I know. Oh, sorry, Phineas. Ugh, too late for that. Let me guess. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Is Mario the only franchise you know? What? No, I don't. Oh, yeah? Name one video game that isn't for Mario. Fine. You know what? Joke's on you. My next answer was going to be Luigi's Mansion. Dude, Luigi is a part of the Mario franchise. So we're just gonna leave out the critically acclaimed franchise run by Mario's slightly taller yet younger brother? Y'all need to get your priorities straight. I'm embarrassed to admit this. I shouldn't be, because I know this is like a common struggle that most customizers deal with, but a bit of the atrocious blood red color got on the side, so I tried to correct it with some of the base color. The problem was I couldn't remember the exact formula. Look at the side. It's lighter than this side. I don't know if you can tell. Then I tried to wet the brush to try to get rid of the black spot, but then that also took out some of the color of the base coat. And long story short, I ended up wetting the base color I tried to recreate and then had to spread it all over the face so it would be more even, and So I made a few adjustments off camera. I gave her a tongue with her mouth, and I gotta say, she's looking kind of cute. I think first we're gonna start with the lightest shades of her outfit, which is her gloves and her shorts. So I'm gonna start with the gloves, which are gonna be on her front legs. Gonna try to eyeball this a little bit so that there's room for her sleeve. And I noticed there's a bit of an inward heart-shaped arch on her gloves, so we're gonna try our best to mimic that. And if the back doesn't look good, that's okay. No one's really gonna see the back of her gloves anyway. You know, in my efforts to fix the base coat on the head, some of it may have gotten on the body, but then I realized, wait, it doesn't really matter if it gets on the body because most of the body is gonna be covered with the dress I'm gonna paint on anyway. It feels like one of those moments when you're in school or college and you get your test back and you notice that you made that one fatal mistake, you know, which had you corrected, you would have gotten that point on your test out of 100 points. But it's not a big deal because you still got the A winning grade. You passed with flying colors, and then the other students that didn't pass get annoyed with you for making such a big deal. I was totally one of those students. I'm not sure why you guys want me to do this, but if destroying our natural ecosystem and infrastructure is what you want, it's worth it. And don't make fun of me. The only power tool I had was this sword, so don't come at me for this. And I checked, There are no wasps anywhere from where I can see. Oh, that was easy. My tree! You did this! Oh boy. You're not gonna, attack, are you, for accidentally destroying your home? I didn't know any bees lived here. And besides, if you sting me, you'll die. You know this, right? Did you just assume my species? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume, Miss Wasp. Now while we wait for the gloves to dry, we can begin with the first coat of her shorts. And this is the kind of the point where I'm debating whether Peach should have a physical dress or if I should just paint the dress on over the shorts. Maybe I'll leave a poll on Instagram. This is the thing I was worried about, getting the lacy pattern just right. Maybe I need a different brush. Okay, wait, this is actually working. Okay, there we go. All we need is just a tiny brush. Other than YouTube, Instagram is probably the platform where I'm most active. I'm often engaging with you guys through Instagram stories or posts or comments or leaving polls. I post a lot of fun behind the scenes content as well as other types of content that don't normally make my channel. So if you guys aren't following me over there yet, the link to my Instagram as well as all my social medias are linked in the description of all of my videos as well as on my channel profile. Even if you don't have an Instagram or aren't currently following me there, that's okay because honestly, the viewership and support and engagement that I have on YouTube already is really more than I could have ever asked for. So there's no need to worry, no need to fret if you don't have an Instagram. YouTube has been and always will be my main source of YouTube, or I should say LPS content. Guys, help! There's an imposter among us! You called? You said there's an imposter. Is it Molly again? Well, actually, it's you two. Us? Layla, it's not us! How can I hear you screaming in space? What? Guess I was wrong about who's sus. Then it must be you. What? I'm not sus. I'm your sis.
Bruh.
Alright, now we can move on with the darker details of the dress, which I'm going to be using these two colors for, pink and hot pink. And I had you guys vote on Instagram whether or not I should give her a real dress, like an LPS dress, or paint the dress on to make things less complicated. And the majority of you voted that I should give her a real dress. So I'll just be painting the top half portion only, and then give her a physical LPS dress once the customizing process is complete. By the way, guys, I'm sorry if you hear any noises in the background. Right now the gardeners are gardening away with the leaf blower in our backyard. This is life with being an LPS tuber. You have to coordinate and plan out what days you're gonna film. Oh no, I got some of the dress on our head. It's okay, I'll just use some water to get it off. Hopefully I don't make the same mistake as I did last time. So kind of eyeballing this a little bit, let's have the sleeve and right around here. Yeah, maybe I'll use a smaller brush to get some of the smaller crevices this time. This is a relentless leaf blowing session. It's the most wonderful time of the year. When the fall leaves are falling, the leaf blower's blowing, and I can't think of any more lyrics. It's the most wonderful time of year. Yeah, fall is the best time of year for being an LPS tuber. It's the forbidden terrain where you can't touch both sides, daring where no brush has ever dared to go. Crisis averted, I brush off the unwanted dress paint on her head, and I adjusted her head so that we can reach in some of the hard to reach areas. Hopefully we won't have any more, I should say, accidents after this. Now for the hard part, getting into the neck and making the ruffles on top. Ooh, this should be good. One thing I don't like about these G3 heads is that they're not bobbable. Like, how are you supposed to reach some of the tightest crevices if you have a head that can't bobble and make room for the smallest paintbrush ever? This is an 18 out of 0 paintbrush that I'm using, in case you're wondering.
Bruh.
No! Isn't that just the story of all our lives when we try to do our makeup or try to paint a masterpiece? There's always gotta be some little annoyance that just likes to stick out like a sore thumb or a drop of paint. Now it's time to work on the waistband. Oh, I'm not great at making straight lines, so fingers crossed this all goes smoothly. Well, at least smoother than the white paint. Let's try to make the sides of this waistband a little more thick to match the actual image. It's kind of like how we tied a knot around our waist. It's not completely straight, not all the edges are symmetrical. You gotta work with the curves over here. This elephant's got a lot of curves, beautiful curves. Don't let society's standards of an ideal body shape define your own confidence and perception of yourself. I gotta say, whoever left this there is my hero. And you had me at Pac-Man machine. I'm already on it. Maybe it's the wasp stings, maybe making me a little bit more cautious, but maybe you should think through what you're doing right now. Huh? Sorry dude, I can't hear you over the sound of my frantic typing. Ha! Just place the order. And here you thought something would go horribly wrong. I snagged this bad boy for 80% off. 80% off? Then what was the original price? $4,375. Wait. But I just bought this for $3,500! Huh, well what do you know? Guess you failed to account that this sale was actually 80% the original price and not 80% off the original price. You saved $1,000 but still wasted $3,000. Oh boy, oh boy. No biggie, I'll just make a deposit in my savings. Yeah, with my last paycheck. But that's okay. With trusty shipping, I expect it'll arrive after Christmas on February 16th, 2025? Ugh, the internet sucks! Talk about a rage quit. You know that you can refund an order 24 hours after purchasing it? And he's gone from the studio. I'd better go get him. Now, one last detail we need to add is a little yellow circle on her chest, and that is because if you look closely at this shot of Peach posing, you can see she has a little blue gem at the center of her dress with a yellow border. So for the jewelry, I'm going to be using actual gemstone stickers, but for now, we're going to paint on the yellow circle to serve as the border of the gem. So for this next step, I took this gemstone sticker, temporarily placed it on the elephant's chest, and traced it with pencil. So that helps me indicate which areas I need to border yellow in a thin line. I might also add some yellow within the circle to A, cover up the pencil marks, and B, so I can get a much better idea of where to place the gemstone after I'm done. Just like with straight lines, I'm not good at making a perfect circle, though I know Luz Noceta from Owl House is somehow magically really good at doing perfect circles. Like, can someone explain how she makes them so perfectly? Because I may have taken art classes in middle and high school, but I'm still far from being an expert when it comes to circles. All right, now we're just going to add a little border, like maybe 1 millimeter or so, around the original circle. And that'll serve as the border for the gemstone. I'm really glad I didn't just go in and freehand this, otherwise it would have been, oh gosh, a total mess. And I just made a total mess in Peach's armpit, but that's okay, because we're gonna clean it up with some leftover paint or water, whichever works best. And voila, a near perfect circle. Dude, how am I supposed to do this, Dare? I only have one favorite video game. Come on, just get out there. Okay. Just walk up to someone and ask them. Oh. Waka 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 waka. Are you talking to me? Waka 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 waka. Phineas, can you stop doing that? It's creeping me out. Waka 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 waka. Seriously, I get it. I know what you're trying to do. You can stop now. Waka 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 waka. Seriously, do you have an off switch? Cause I have had enough. Don't worry, I got this. Oh, thank Dogly, her lifesaver. Anytime. I know his weaknesses, and Pac-Man's too. Alright crew, let's get back into the swing of things, and someone get this guy a Tic Tac. Oh, did someone say Tic Tacs? Don't mind if I do. Waka 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 waka. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is fine. I can work with this. And now, for the final stage of this painting process is the part I am dreading the most, the eyes. I am notorious when it comes to painting eyes. They have not turned out so great in the past, but again, thanks to all of you LPS customizers on Instagram, I've found some brushes that can help with that, but I'm still terrified. All right, brace yourselves, we're going in. Let's do this. This time I made sure to water down the white so it's a lot smoother going in. This is looking amazing, but let's not get overconfident, Daisy. Let's not screw this up. Coat number 2. Da, da, I like what I see. I like it a lot. And looking fabulous. If you know what song that's from, let me know in the comments. Well, there you go. Is this what you wanted? Justin, what? You gotta call for Daisy to save you. This is pure torture. Mario! Mario! Wherefore art thou, Mario? Was that not good enough? Fine, fine. Mario! Come save me from this! Fine. Daisy! Okay, I'm here, sorry. I'm rusty at this. Justin, I'm here to save you. Oh, thank dog. You saved me from this? What do you mean? This! The humiliation! The torture! The loss of my dignity? Thank dog it's over now. Nice costume, by the way. What costume? This hat is to cover up my bad hair day. Oh, and dare I ask about the mustache? Don't judge! I have a waxing appointment in a few hours. Hey, look at us now! We're both humiliated in public. And I guess I'm cooking dinner tonight if she's not gonna. Time for the irises, and to do that we need to introduce a brand new color, Pool Blue. Dun, dun, dun. Also, I was just kidding when I said the white chunky paint was the hardest part. It's the pupil, or iris I should say, that's gonna be the hard part. I had some practice doing this eye on paper because this is gonna be the Mario style eyes and not the LPS style eyes, so I'm a little nervous. Should probably stop talking before anything's escalate. One advantage to having an LPS with big ears is that you can lie them flat and work on the eyes upside down if you only have one dominant hand. Why didn't I think to do this sooner when I was working on some of the smaller crevices? That could have saved me enough time and stress. Man, I'm learning a lot from this pilot episode. And potential series if you guys want me to make more episodes of this. I already have another theme picked out in case you were wondering. You guys, I think this might just be my very first custom that's finally gonna have symmetrical eyes, because look, it is shining, shimmering, splendid, and we haven't even gotten started on the pupils yet, which is the final step that I'm gonna use with black paint. Actually, no, that's a lie. Actually, the final step would be the reflection and the eyelashes, but yep, black paint is our next go-to for the pupil. All right, I'm gonna stop talking because this is very crucial that we get this symmetrical. Oh geez, now I'm nervous. Just kidding, the eyelashes are supposed to be the hardest part. Well, as Marty would say, here we go! So, that's Sonic? Yep. The Sonic the Hedgehog? Yep. He doesn't look like a hedgehog, he looks like an echidna. I don't see it. Why is he pink? I don't know, maybe he got a dye job. Enough bickering, you two. Don't we have a race to start? Right, okay. On your marks, get set, go! I win! What? We literally just... How? Have you met me? My name is Sonic. I'm faster than the speed of sound. And whatever goes faster at the speed of sound makes a sonic boom. Oh, that's why he's called Sonic. I get it now. In your 20 plus years of gaming, you never knew that? But wait, if you go faster than the speed of sound, what happened to the sonic boom? Alright, it took some trial and error, but I was finally able to straighten out the eyelashes and get the pupils all ready to go. And now that the pupils are ready, we can start adding the eye shine. And I'm gonna do this Super Mario style and just add one. Maybe I'll add two if we get to that point. So we'll add one right here. And then another one, let me just refill the paint. We'll add another one right here. There we go. And just when I think the custom is all done, I only just now noticed that Peach has eyebrows. So we're gonna paint some on this custom. At this point, this custom is just testing the limits of my detail orientation. Like, I already work with miniature things and like lots of data as is, like in research, but still. Oh, heck yes. I get to experience the lyrical genius of this N64 song in the flesh. And I'm sorry you guys won't be able to enjoy it. It's a copyrighted song, so I've got my headphones in. Hit it! DK! Donkey Kong! He's the leader of the bunch! You know. Hey, the dare said to play at maximum volume. Let me take care of that. What the heck, man? I was hoping. You were supposed to play the song at maximum volume, remember? What? You had to play the song at maximum volume. Play the gong in a chrysanthemum costume? I can do that. No, play the song at maximum. Ugh, forget it. Ooh, play the gong at a chrysanthemum costume. That's something I'd like to see. Actually, it's not video game themed, so we're gonna have to move on. Ugh, darn, I wish someone dared him to do that. Apologies for the interruption of dares, but it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you Elephant Princess Peach. She is done. But what is the Princess of Mushroom Kingdom without her signature crown? Did someone say princess? And she's got a brand new look. Your Majesty. Okay, well, I guess we can call this customizing video and pilot a success. I am just so stoked. Oh, that's another thing you can take the crown on and off. But for real, I am so stoked with how she turned out in the end. The molds, the color, the symmetrics, the outfit, everything just worked out so perfectly in harmony. And finally I have a custom with symmetrical eyes. I'm gonna count that a win in my book. Here's a closer look at some of her accessories. As you can see, I've added these bead stickers, which I will eventually hot glue when I release the photos on Instagram and in the thumbnail. I've also included a temporary LPS dress. It won't be the final dress if I do end up selling her. If I can find a custom-made dress that can coincide with her outfit so I don't have to sacrifice this one, I'll keep you guys posted. And here's a closer look at Peach's crown. I wasn't able to find one that closely matched hers in-game, but this is a close enough match to what I have available. I got this crown from Michael's, which came with like a princess set, you could say. It came with a scepter and everything, and then I just put on these jewel gems, which I will hot glue after this video so that they stay sturdy. Thank you so much for watching the pilot episode of the #Dares Reboot, or I should say the first episode of #Darecraft. We hope this is a format that anyone can enjoy, whether you're a customizer or just love comedy or love a little bit of both. Let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode and if there's anything we can do to improve. We always love hearing your feedback. But wait a second, you forgot about the shoutout winners. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Justin. Yes, I do have the shoutout winners picked out from our last video, which was our 13th anniversary special about being a teenager. Side note, that video was not our previous video, and since we missed one video doing shoutouts, we'll be picking 2 winners today. That's right. Phineas, would you like to declare the winners? Sure thing. Today's 2 shoutout winners are Melpaca LPS, and Piper Stephenson 6639. Congratulations to you both! Your YouTube usernames will be written on the canvas. And if you'd like a chance to have your YouTube username written on the canvas, if you're not already on there, you just have to leave a comment down below using the hashtag #ElephantPeach. And in that comment, tell us about your favorite video game character or your favorite video game ever. And that's really it. If you leave a comment using the hashtag and respond to the prompt, you'll be automatically entered for a chance to have your YouTube username on the canvas. And one more thing, since hashtag Darecraft is based on certain themes, make sure to look out for our community post to see when we need dares from you guys. Good news, we already have the next theme picked out for our next custom and episode. So if you guys really liked this reboot and want to see more episodes, just let us know in the comments, and we'll be ready to make them. So with that in mind, thank you so much for watching this video. We love you, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. What the heck is that? It's a power-up! I call dibs! Wait, Justin, no! Wowie zowie! No! Justin, you have a big trunk? Heck yes I do, front and back! Oh, I gotta check this out right now. That's my husband. I love him.